Welcome to the Business Advisor Show, the Route 422 Business Advisor. We are the largest regional B2B publication serving Berks County, Montgomery County, and parts of Chester County. We're both print and digital, and we're happy to be here today. Thank you for the opportunity to highlight the incredible work happening here at the Reading Area Community College. We're here at the Schmidt Training and Technology Center, a place where education, industry, and opportunity come together. And my first speaker today is Terri Lampe Melcgher. Welcome, Terri.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
Doing great on this cold day.
Good, a beautiful cold day at that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so tell us, you are the Vice President of Workforce Development and Continuing Education, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, tell us a little bit about Reading Area Community College. I know there's a lot, that's a general question, but share what you'd like us to know.
Right, so RACC is actually the largest higher education institute in the county, which is very surprising. People think that it's a larger college or something, but it's us. We have, our enrollment is over 8,500 here, and we serve not only, of course, Reading, but the entire Berks County area.
Yeah.
So it's a very robust college, and our academics are very high level.
Nice, nice. That's wonderful to hear. So I know you're big in workforce training, and tell us why it matters so much today.
So as you may know, manufacturing is the #1 employment sector, not only in the county, but I believe in the region as well.
Yeah.
So it's really important for us to be here, not only training our future workforce, but our current workforce as well.
Mm-hmm.
We basically offer lots of different programs here at Schmidt Training and Technology Center, everything from hands-on, skill-based, to business critical skills, or what is better known as soft skills.
Excellent, excellent. So you handle also industry partnerships and economic impact. Can you share with our viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we work with literally hundreds of manufacturers throughout the region. We are now in 7 counties, and that includes Berks, Montgomery, Chester, Schuylkill, Lebanon, Lancaster, and parts of Dauphin as well. Wow. So our reach is pretty broad, and we work with every kind of manufacturer you could think of. Of course, the biggest ones, something like East Penn, which is one of the largest manufacturers in the region, producing batteries, to smaller ones that are producing items like chocolate. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of working with lots of different companies and different scales.
Nice. How many manufacturers are there, do you know, in Berks County area?
Oh my goodness. In Berks alone, there's over 525.
Yeah, I thought there were a lot.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So, yeah, so you have programs in areas of excellence, and RACC offers high demand programs in machining and in electrical. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Right, so those programs, while we do have a curriculum, and it's a very, nice high level curriculum that has integrity to it, and really meets the needs of what the manufacturers are looking for and industry. But we customize a lot as well. So companies come to us and they're looking for their workers, their incumbent workers, they already have jobs, to be upskilled in a particular skill. And that's for lots of different reasons. It's either for getting hired, so they're new hires, or to have a promotion, or just upskilling so that they could cross-train into another area of the factory or the plant. Right.
And how many students would you say have an idea of what they want to get into?
Do you mean like high school students?
Yeah. Coming into the workforce or coming into college for their training.
I think more and more of them are getting prepared. Their high schools are preparing them, and they're showing them. This has really just happened over the past, I would say, 5 years or so, really preparing them for more options that are out there. So really gone are those messages of college for everyone, and now it is more like, hey, you've got lots of options here. I have to tell you, many of the CEOs that I work with now of manufacturing companies, they started out on the floor. And they work their way up. So there's definitely career pathways for those students if they like that environment. Even if they don't want to work on the floor, there's other opportunities like accounting, like human resources. There's those types of jobs, engineering, for example, that are also baked into the manufacturing sector.
Right. And what you said about starting on the floor, I hear more and more stories like that. And I'll hear, the CEO of a company started on the ground level and worked his way up, and that's really impressive.
Yeah, and those are not uncommon.
Yeah.
They're pretty regular stories that I hear all the time.
Yeah, wonderful. Terri, can you share with us a little bit about your business critical skills?
Oh, absolutely. I love talking about those. So business critical skills, a lot of people refer to it as soft skills. And those are really very vital in today's business market. And it's showing you everything from working with other people, conflict management, how to evaluate staff, things like that. We are training on so many different programs and different places that are very vital to the business. So for example, supervisor training, leadership training, we do all of those. We have a management masterclass, which is fabulous. And that really came from listening to our manufacturers. They needed something where the managers or up-and-coming managers understood how to run the business from a financial standpoint, okay? Submitting a budget or understanding a P&L. So that's one of our programs. We're very focused on lean manufacturing, which is continuous improvement, and we have others as well. But what I want to tell you is that all of those courses that we do, all of those training programs are delivered on site at the manufacturer. We customize the program, keep the integrity of it, and deliver it on site. And we have our instructors going out at 5 in the morning or 10 at night because that's how manufacturers work. Okay, a lot of them are working 24/7. We also have some very special programs. Our ESL in the workplace, we'll be talking about that a little bit with Auria. That's something that's more and more in demand right now. And we have workers that are very good and they're very hardworking and productive, but there's a communication problem. So we need to address that, and we're doing that in lots of different companies right now in our region. We have an auctioneering program that is one of the best not only in the state, in the country. They teach you how to talk? They do. The cantor, they do. Yeah. They do that, absolutely, yes. So it's a very highly regarded program. We have our wastewater management program. It's a certificate program. We partner with the City of Reading for that. We're really grateful for that opportunity. But there's lots of opportunities like that where we go into the companies and work with them on safety, OSHA, on CPR training for their workers. Yeah. Exactly. So we have lots of different ways that we could work at different levels that complement the technical hard skills that we do here. Yeah. So these are skills that they need in the workplace, not only for what they're doing right now, but to advance. Oh yeah. Right. And they're sustaining. When you learn these soft skills, you're more comfortable. Oh, absolutely. And there are a lot of them that they're not teaching, not only in high school, but even in college. Some of those things that you really need to do to work with people and lead people. Right, right. It's so important because sometimes people don't get it until they're older. And if you can get it at a young age, that's really a big... Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And with the workforce age gap that we're going to be seeing here in the next 4 to 5 years, that's becoming more and more evident, and that's something that all the manufacturers that I know of are really paying attention to. Nice, really nice, great. So I know you're trying to change the narrative about manufacturing. So, manufacturing is a great area to work in. And can you tell us a little bit about how you're trying to change that? Well, I mean, we've definitely showed that it's It's very much changed from, even 10 or 20 years ago. There's a lot of technology involved. It's relatively a good working environment to go into. There's a great career pathway as well. And there's lots of ways to go in and then change from there, meaning that you're on one career path in the manufacturing facility, and then you get promoted. Those opportunities are already there. We also have a really strong economic base here for manufacturing, but not only in Berks in the region as well. So they don't have to move out of the area in order to have a great career right here.
It's good. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not get a job in manufacturing? Why not study to go into manufacturing?
Or get a job in manufacturing and have them skill you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll pay for it. Most of our students here come because their manufacturer, their boss, their company is funding their skilling, their skill.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Terri. We're going to go to our next person here to interview. So thanks for your time. It was
Thank you.
a pleasure.
Enjoyed it.
Our next speaker here at Reading Area Community College is Judy Vecchio. Welcome, Judy.
Thank you.
And you are the Director of Training and Workforce Development, correct?
I am, yes.
Yeah, welcome. So tell us a little bit about your areas of programs and areas of excellence.
Okay. We are on the workforce side of the college. So we do have credit and non-credit training, but predominantly what we offer is workforce, non-credit classes. This program, this building was actually built to support industry training. So we've been at this for 20 years. So there are a lot of folks that are sort of new to the game on the technical side supporting industry, but we've been doing it for 20 years. Our approach is very different from a traditional academic approach. Our technical skills are mechanical, electrical, automation, PLC, machining. We're in the machining lab, whether it's manual or CNC. We also do CAD and design work and IT certificates. So all of that can be done credit or non-credit.
Very nice, very nice. You've got a very diverse program here.
We do.
Very nice, yes. And then I know you have a lot of national recognition here. Can you share with us a little bit about that?
About 3 years ago, I guess, we were awarded the top 10 finalists for a Bellwether Award. Bellwether is a competition amongst the community colleges in the United States. I think it's about 1,200. And it's to just showcase maybe a best practice or an innovation or a change to what you currently do. And what we used for our Bellwether was our machining program. When we design and do training here, what happens is our training is designed for a specific purpose. And I got a call from an agricultural manufacturer who could not find and could not hire new employees with skills. So every week, every day, their production was lagging behind because they didn't have sufficient staff. And they were looking for a partner to come alongside of them and do it differently. So they had contacted a couple of the traditional technical schools, great schools, but running on a very academic standard model. We don't do that. Yeah. So when they called and gave us the problem that they had, we need to train people and we need to train them quickly and we have this backlog that is increasing, I thought we could help them because what we can do is we can do this differently. And we did. We partnered with them, they set up an engineer as our contact out at their plant. We set up a computer lab out there to do the theory and quizzes. Wow. Our instructor, who was phenomenal, matched the skill set that is required for the curriculum to the actual skills that they need to make their parts. We trained, our normal CNC training is about 15 weeks. We cut that training program down to 7. And we brought their backlog back into their normal process.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody was happy, and we used their own employees, folks who were looking to maybe move from a forklift driver or looking to move from a machine operator into a specific training. We used their own employees, upskilled them. They did training there, did training here, and we did it in 7 weeks.
Way to be innovative.
It was incredible.
That's
and
incredible.
It was fun. And
Yeah.
it was actually fun too.
Yeah, that's really.
And we maintained the integrity of the credit program. So those individuals also were eligible for 5 college credits at the same time.
Very nice. Congratulations
Thank
on
you,
that.
we're really
Yeah.
proud of that.
Yeah, so I know, just to switch topics here, you do a lot of innovative training.
We do.
Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
I think we need to start with the beginning. And when I look at that, when I consider training, training for me is a strategic tool. And I have customers from industry, I have students, I have veterans, I have folks that are coming for skills training, because especially now everything is about skills. So I don't advise or meet with business around a program, I meet with them around a purpose. Why are we here? What are we trying to do? What is the goal that we're trying to accomplish? How can I help you build that? It's not about here's a program, take the program. It's about what do you need, and let me help you build it to get you from where you are to where you're going. What the advantages that we give to industry, we then pass on to our students. And because we have this great relationship with industry, it helps our students when they go to get hired. It's a reciprocal, benefit to all.
It's nice. And as they say, skills pay the bills, right?
Skills pay the bills. Today,
It's good
skills
to
really
have
pay
skills
the
in
bills.
today's workforce.
Right, it is, yes.
Yeah, really nice. And you do the customized on-site training, right?
We do customized training. On the technical side, it's less customized on site, but we will do customized training here. We bring in the maintenance supervisors or whomever's designing the program, and we let them sit with our instructors, with our list of classes, and they can design what they want, how they want it, whether it's for an individual who needs skills, whether it's for a program that they're trying to design, whether it's an actual job position. It's all about what is the issue, what is the priority, why are you here, and how do I help you get there?
Yeah, so it's a real hands-on approach,
It
sounds
is.
like, which is
It
good.
is. Theory quizzes and hands-on in the labs.
Yeah, so they really get a feel.
They do.
And they embody it.
They
which
do,
is
and
really
they have the
nice.
skills when they go back out there. And so industry knows us. They know what we do, they know how we do it, and they know how to bridge that gap between training and then real life out at the plant.
Very nice, very nice. So tell us a little bit about your career pathways and why it's important to have early exposure.
Okay. We have a couple of different ways that we do that. One is that we work with the CTCs, the Career and Technology Centers. Students that have selected mechatronics as their focus in high school, they come to RACC in their capstone senior year, and they take a class here with the idea that they are continuing to build their technical training. But beyond that, I have people that are looking to make a career change.
Right.
And some of that is for all different reasons. I had a gentleman just yesterday or the day before come in. He's a long distance truck driver, okay? And he wants to get out of that because he has a young family. But he knows skills is where he wants to go, but he doesn't have the time nor the wherewithal right now to be on the road taking long classes. So what we did was we worked on the individual classes that make up our longer classes that he could manage, because he ultimately wants to go into a manufacturing role, but he can't just stop living. He can't
Right.
just stop what he's doing. So we found a way to build a program for him that's in smaller segments that gets him exactly where he wants to go on the manufacturing side.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And he can do that on his own
And he
time.
can do that on his own time. He'll come in, he takes a short program, he comes in, he takes his skills when he's here, and then we register for another class and we'll take the skills there. So it really truly is, why are you here? What are you trying to do? And how do I get you from where you are to where you want to be?
Yeah, and it's nice to take the bite-sized approach so you can do it on your time and when you're ready.
Right. And a truly, purely academic approach doesn't necessarily work on the workforce side,
Yeah.
because we're talking about folks, other than the college students, who already have work or
Right.
careers, or
Families.
their families, or their, responsibilities
Right.
outside of just being a student. So the approach that we take, the approach that I take with them is, what can I do to get you where you're going? How can I help you get there? Sometimes the priority is I need a job right now. Sometimes the priority is I have a young family that I need to be home with.
Right, Right, so you work within.
So we work with them. It's not about the program, it's
Yeah,
about
it's
the
about the
person,
individual.
the priority, and how we're going to accomplish it.
It's really nice. It wasn't that way when I went to school.
Right, I understand. Yeah,
So that's nice. And I know robotics is really big today.
it is.
And you do robotics and advanced manufacturing,
We do.
provide careers for that?
What we have a mechatronics degree program as well. And that degree program includes a robotics course in there, but it's designed to give you sort of the basics, to help you get started. Because you've done all of maintenance, you've done mechanical, you've done electrical, you've done some PLC, and now we're exposing you to robotics. But industry is using robots all the time. But every manufacturer has their own controller that runs that particular robot. So language is not universal between robots, between manufacturers. So our instructor, who is absolutely phenomenal, gets certified by vendor, by equipment manufacturer, to actually be able to teach and to maintain that particular type of robot. And so anybody that's purchased one could come to RACC and do the training here.
Very nice. And I know that's changing. That industry
That is changing as
constantly.
well.
I
It
have
is.
friends who have 3 robotics companies, and they've grown so much in the last 6 years.
Right.
And now they're in Dubai and Japan.
Right.
And these guys are in their early 30s.
Right.
Why
It's
didn't I
amazing,
think of
isn't it?
that?
Right, I know. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's just it's a new and growing field. But I get concerned sometimes that folks think that it may take the place of your mechanic or your electrician or your EMT or your control tech. Those guys are still here.
For sure.
Somebody still needs to be there, and a good robots technician understands manufacturing.
Yeah, people still want the personal touch.
Right.
Yeah. So I know you have many student success stories. I'm sure you could share. Can you share a couple that maybe stand out to you?
We have a scholarship program. Again, going back to the beginning of this, training is a tool, and it's used for a lot of different things. And one of those things is recruitment, right? Training can be used for a recruitment tool. And so we have an employer who is a really high-level employer who is using a scholarship, the mechatronics scholarship, as a means of recruiting. And recruiting really talented, motivated, focused young people who are going in, and then they already have a job guaranteed at the end. They've combined their training here with work out at the plant, and we're graduating them this spring. So it will be the first group of graduates from that particular scholarship, and we're really excited. And it's been fun to kind of watch them from when they came in, and now they're going out as technicians and able to actually do this on their own.
Right,
So,
see
yeah,
their
it's
growth.
exciting.
And
It is. It's exciting.
see their confidence build. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you.
very much great learning all this.
Thank you.
And I thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
So our third speaker at Reading Area Community College is David Lerch, and David is Workforce Curriculum Project Manager. Welcome, David.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Nice to see you today. So tell us a little bit about WEDNet and what that is.
So the WEDNet program, this is going to follow what you just had with Terri and Judy. They talked about our courses and our industries. What WEDNet is a state program that can give companies reimbursement for the folks that they send to training. It's been in place 26 years. It's managed and funded by the DCED, the Department of Educational Development, Pennsylvania. And good part of the job is I get to give money back to people.
Oh, that's always nice. right.
Industries. It's not for individuals, it's for industry.
Industries. So tell us a little bit, how does that work?
A company makes a plan, they have to be eligible, and that's why I kept some notes. To be an eligible company, they have to be in agriculture, energy, life sciences, manufacturing, robotics, and technology. So there's certain eligibility requirements. And what they do is they go on to the portal, they make an application, and they submit their training plan, what they want their people to do. At the end of the trainings, they submit an invoice and they get reimbursed.
Wow. Okay, nice.
Now, for their employees, there's eligibility requirements as well. So they have to be a full-time employee living in Pennsylvania. They have to be making over $16.74 an hour. to be eligible for this.
Right. Nice. And do most businesses know about this, or do you actually educate them about it?
The answer to the first part of that is surprisingly, there's a lot of businesses around that have never heard of this program, which is surprising to me. But we do, sell the program and try and educate businesses that this is available for them.
It's a
Part
really
of
nice.
the driving factor of this is they want us to go out and recruit new businesses. And also a priority is smaller businesses. A company with 0 or 1 to 100 employees is preferred.
Okay. So how many of those types of businesses are around in Berks County? A lot?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
a couple hundred, I would say.
Wow, okay. So that's nice to know that you have this, and it's free money to the businesses.
Free money.
Free money, which you don't hear that too
No.
often. So please get in touch with David if you're one of these businesses or if you know of a business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beneficial program.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share about it?
No, nothing I can think of.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you for your time, and that's good to know. And I hope that we can help some businesses out here get your program, get some free money, and get on board.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Our last speaker today is Auria Bradley. Welcome, Auria.
Thank you.
So you are the Assistant Vice President of Workforce and Continuing Education, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you do, and I know you handle a little bit about Spanish in the workplace and ESL, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here in the Schmidt Training and Technology Center, in addition to the technical skills that we offer, we also offer business critical skills for employers. Some of our programs that we offer are in leadership, and we also offer some safety trainings to help the organizations. It's so critical.
Oh, yeah.
Safety is so critical, whether it's in manufacturing, hospitals, school districts, everywhere. We need to make sure that everyone is safe, that employees are safe, and so we do offer some trainings like OSHA, related topics, workplace awareness, and we customize to the employer's needs.
Okay. Keep the costs down.
Yes.
Get safety.
Yes,
Very
safety
important.
is very important.
Yes.
A vital overlooked area within business critical skills for the workforce is language training. As we think about the diverse workforce, there's such a need for improving clear communication, both on the floor, in HR practices when working with employees, or supervisors providing instruction to their employees. We offer targeted language programs in ESL for manufacturers. We work with school districts, hospitals, even hotels. And it's all designed specifically for that industry. So we will use their workplace scenarios, job-related communication, job-related instructions. We really want to customize their training to be very specific to their employee needs and their industry. What we teach at a manufacturing plant might not be what is taught in a hospital environment or in hospitality. So we want to meet the needs, the critical needs of the employers.
Right. Very important. Yeah. What does ESL stand for?
English for Second Language Learners.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so we also offer, in addition to the English for Second Language Learners, if you look at the workplace, you'll have diverse languages spoken. There might be a large group within the industry that do not speak English, but they speak Spanish. They might have a Spanish supervisor, but then they have other supervisors that might not speak Spanish or a different language other than English. So we have a Spanish for the workplace where we help supervisors communicate and it's centered around basic communication, like instructions. We might help them with providing the instructions for safety manuals. We want to keep individuals safe. Oftentimes in industry, when there's issues with safety, it's maybe a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. So being able to communicate with your employees is important.
Right. What's the percentage of the Latino population?
Here in Berks County, it's about over 80%, I think 75%.
Right. That's
74
what I
to
thought. So it's
75%.
really important to teach.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our industry here, our local industry, those industries that hire community members, it's a high population, and a lot of the industry locations for Spanish-speaking employees.
Very nice. Very nice. So, yeah. So you're up against teaching people. How many would you say are bilingual?
It all depends. A lot more are becoming bilingual in some ways, but there still is a great need. There's a shortage of, especially in the workplace, to improve the communication. The bilingual supervisors, you might have some bilingual supervisors, but then you might only have one on each shift. That makes it difficult if someone is out for the day, and then a bilingual person trying to communicate with their work teams, it makes it a little difficult.
Yeah, so the classes really help people feel comfortable.
Yes.
So that they're getting their point across, they can understand when people are giving them instruction.
Yes.
And they really know what they're doing in their work and comfortable.
Yes, it gives them the confidence to have conversations. I've gotten a lot of feedback from different companies where it increased the morale of the employees, because they feel now that even if it's just basic conversational skills, they can communicate. They feel more included in team conversations because now they can understand and communicate as well.
Right, which is really important when you're in any business. You want to be heard and have the confidence that what you're saying is getting across and that you're understanding.
Yes.
Yeah. So good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Anything else you want to share with the viewers?
There are some additional workforce training programs, like a certified recovery specialist that we offer. It's a certified training through the Pennsylvania Certification Board, and we have a master trainer who teaches our trainings here. We offer it on a Saturday. Makes it good for individuals who work full-time. They can come on Saturday and get training, and it's approved by the Pennsylvania Certification Board.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure, Auria, and always good to know the entire packages that is offered here at Reading Area Community College.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.